Hey, good morning. What's poppin'? It's your boy Jay the Comedian. How y'all doing today? How am I doing? Let me be honest with you for a second, if I can. I would like to give you a look into my actual real life. This time of year always sucks for me. It's always been that way ever since I was little. I'm starting to figure out exactly why it's like that. But yeah, it's something about like this time of year, like right before Christmas, that I always fall into this like really deep depression. It never fails. And no matter how I try to like laugh it off or run it off, this time of year, every year, I mostly believe it's because it's like, when I get off work, it's dark. But even when I was young, it used to get dark super early. Like I only had a little bit of time to play, and you couldn't really go outside and play because it was always cold. And that always like puts me in like the worst mood ever. So every year around this time of year, I get like this unexplainable depression where I'm just like, oh, God, I just don't want to get up. I don't want to do nothing, I just want to sit down, Netflix, and eat. Not even Netflix and chill, just Netflix and eat. You know what I'm saying? But I think I know why. I think mostly it's because when I grew up, right? Like when I knew Christmas was coming, I would see everybody and I could predict exactly what would happen. When we got back from our Christmas break or whatever, everybody would have like new shoes on, and they'll like, a lot of people would sneak their new toys to school because they love them so much, and I would have nothing. And I would always dread that upcoming time, Like I remember a lot of times just waking up on Christmas morning. I don't even know why I kept like the date, like, today's Christmas Eve, tomorrow's Christmas. And I used to wake up in the morning time and just be like, wow, we ain't got no Christmas tree, we ain't got nothing coming, it's just another regular day. For years. And it always made me really depressed. You know what I mean? Even as a young kid, I felt so depressed. What I used to do, I used to ask my brother, who wasn't a Jehovah Witness, because he would celebrate Christmas with him, his kids, he would celebrate Christmas with them, him and his wife, or just whoever he was with or whatever. He always celebrated Christmas. I would ask my brother to get me something for Christmas, just give me something. I don't care, just sneak it to me or whatever. He never got it from me. I mean, my brother, he didn't have a ton of money, you know what I'm saying? And he was always running around. It was hard to even get in touch with him. We didn't have like cell phones and stuff back in the day. I know, right? I'm that old. But it was always hard to get in touch with him and even tell him what I want. And I remember one year he told me he was gonna give me something. He asked me what I want. And I wanted the RoboCop toy, not RoboCop himself, but his enemy. The T-2000, I forgot what it was called, but it was like this little, I think it was called Eddie or something like that. But he was this like big robot with like little barrel arms with machine guns and missiles inside of them. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. You could put like these little caps in it, and when you pull the cap, it'll make a loud pop sound, a little smoke will come out. It was the coolest toy ever. And still to this day, I've never gotten that toy yet. I want that toy. I want it so bad. Still to this day. I just think I just need the closure of receiving it, But my brother told me that he was going to get that for me one day. And somehow my father found out. I don't know how the hell. Still to this day, I don't know how he found out. But, of course, he instructed my brother not to do it. Made sure he didn't do it. And then I kind of got in trouble for even asking for it. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I do not know how he found out. My brother don't know. I asked my brother 1 billion times. How did he find out? And I don't know. I think I was drawing pictures. I think he might have seen like a picture I drew, because I could draw pretty good. And I think he seen one of the pictures I drew, and he was, I don't know. But the point is, I didn't get the thing. And I just remember watching him give gifts to his like sons and stuff, and I was just really upset. Like, man, hey, this religion sucks. Like this religion dominates so much of your life, you know? And it's hard to move on past it. Even right now where I'm at, I still have a really hard time getting past the religion. It's like, if I had to describe it, it's like learning how to walk all over again, you know? It's like, it ain't even about learning how to walk over again. It's like learning how to walk when you've been told the way to walk is to crawl on your knees, you know? Because your body has a certain way of adapting to whatever situation you put it through. If you spent your entire life crawling on your knees, your body would adapt to make sure that you're at least as comfortable as can be crawling on your knees. So the day you actually try to stand up and walk upright, your joints are gonna hurt, it's gonna be uncomfortable, and it's gonna be extremely painful, and probably have permanent damage from walking on your knees the first part of your life, you know? And it's gonna be hard to adjust to walking upright. That's what I would describe leaving the Jehovah Witnesses is like. You have like you have permanent damage in certain areas, you know? Nothing you can't overcome, but you know, the damage is done. Because the damage isn't done on your joints and stuff like you would if you were taught that walking is actually crawling your entire life. It's done mentally, because the same way your body adapts to make the situation that you put it through easier, your mind does the same thing. Your mind adjusts to the situations that you put it through. And as a Jehovah Witness, you're taught to be scared all the time. You're taught to look around and not trust anybody who's not a JW. But not just that. You're taught that anybody you let into your circle, into your life, you trust them with your very life. And that's not good either. Even if you have people that's in your life that you trust, you only trust them so much, you know? You can't put your life in everybody who you let in your circle's hands. You know what I mean? Because people, in general, from time to time can't be trusted, you know? You can't trust everybody. Everybody that say they're your friend, you can't trust them. But your mind is doing just that. You've told your mind that that's okay and that's what you should do inside the Jehovah Witness organization. When 100% you should not do that. And you know, it's examples of that even out in nature, you know? Like if you look at a hood pigeon, right? A pigeon that was in my hood. I used to see pigeons in the hood all the time. As soon as you look at them, they flying off. Oh my God, he looked at me. You got to be careful of those hood people. You seen one of them kick Rupert right in the chest the other day. Kicked the hell out of Rupert for no reason. Feathers went everywhere. So them hood pigeons, they don't stick around too long to let you just walk around them stuff. Nah, they flies off. But a downtown pigeon? I remember one day I bumped into a downtown pigeon. This dude looked at me like my bad, pigeon. I ain't see you down there, you're so short. And he looked at me like he wanted to fight me. I'm like, look, I know I could beat a pigeon. I'm about 90% sure I could beat a pigeon. At least one-on-one. I don't, you know, they fight dirty and they roll deep. I don't know if I could beat all the pigeons. But one pigeon I can handle. The point is, your area or your upbringing makes your mind. You know what I mean? That's how your brain is constructed to put you in the best possible position to survive in your surroundings. And when your surroundings consist of the Jehovah Witness organization, especially for the better part of your life, or just for any long extended amount of time, it damages your socialization. You know what I'm saying? The things you should have learned when you were younger. Like, something I struggle with is when I see certain people, I give them all the like respect in the world. I'm like, wow, that guy's better than me. That guy's way better than me. And it's funny because like I play basketball. So whenever I would see somebody, they'd be like muscular and shape and you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, that guy, he'll destroy me. I'm about to get destroyed in this game. I can't guard him. He's way better than me, right? And literally like 70% of the time, it's not true. It's nowhere near the truth. Because although I'm big and out of shape, I'm pretty good at basketball. I'm very good at basketball. And it's weird because when people look at me, they do the exact opposite. Like, yeah, I'm going to destroy this guy. I'm going to destroy this out of shape guy. But I'm pretty good. But I have a real problem with confidence in myself, you know? And I know that comes from being a Jehovah's Witness. Because it only takes this much time for me to get my confidence back. And it's taken me a long time to even get to that point. But I always, like, my resting state is to not have confidence in myself. That's where I'm at 90% of the time. Like, especially when I start something. When I first get up on stage and I do any comedy gig or whatever, the first minute I have zero confidence in myself. And it's not until I get that first laugh that I'm like, okay, you know, I've been funny. I made people laugh before. This ain't that bad. I can do this. But I wish I could just start off with that confidence, you know? And I know that comes from just growing up as a JW. But you know what? From this day forward, I got a couple goals. Goal 1, I'm gonna somehow get that goddamn RoboCop T2000 Eddie. I'm gonna get that damn toy. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna get it. And 2, I'm gonna have confidence in myself, and I want you to have confidence in yourself and your abilities, because you've been taught that you're not good enough, and that you're only here to serve their version of God. I'm here to tell you, you are good enough, and you'll be surprised at how good you are when you put your head down and focus. You hear me? Anyway. There we go. There's a laugh. I hope y'all having a good day. So far, my day is it's getting better. Like I say, talking to you guys always makes me feel better. So, if you like the page, subscribe. If you really like it, share it and tell other people about me so they can enjoy it too. Even my depressing videos like today. I hope y'all having a great day. Holla at your guala. Deuces.